When I'm not mocking and hating on the new Apple credit card, only to one day have one and cede all of my finances over to my corporate overlords. I like to answer questions I get on YouTube, so let's get to it. John, when did you write your first song? I've been playing almost 2 years now and find it so intimidating to get started, especially writing lyrics. So I started playing guitar when I was a junior in high school, and I wrote my first song a couple weeks after that. It's pretty ridiculous. I had an assignment in class. In fact, all of this started just because I wanted to screw around in class and find an easier way to do assignments. So I was supposed to give a presentation on espionage in like history class or something. So I'm like, well, I have this guitar now. What if I just write a song about spies instead of actually learning anything about espionage and then just perform it in front of the class? So I'm going to try to do this to the best of my recollection. Sadly, the entire thing is gone, but I do remember a few choice lines. And the funny thing was, it's a 12-bar blues, but I didn't even know what the 12-bar blues were back then. Somehow, I just must have accidentally stumbled upon it or tried to recreate something. I don't know, but it sounded something like this. Spies, spies, spiggity spies, going undercover in a great disguise. Spies, spies, hell yeah, I'm a spy. If justice were a happy meal, yeah, I'd be the fries. Spies, 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 spies. It was something like that. And I can't believe I did that in front of like a class, but that's how it all began. So if you're interested in writing songs, do not be deterred by lyrics, because what I've actually found is just putting something really stupid in place of what maybe your eventual lyrics might be is a great way just to have a placeholder and finish songs. So yeah, it all started as a joke, and look at me now, everybody. This video sucks. There's almost something really charming and endearing and childlike about this salty comment. How this video sucks, followed by just uproarious laughter. I love it. How long did it take for you guys to finish recording this song? It sounds so wonderful. The delay really did justice to the song, and the bass part sounds awesome. So this is in response to the song that I did with my girl Andrea rocking out the vocals on redoing one of my previous songs with that blue microphone. I think it turned out really great. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out, and I'll link to it on Spotify too, just because, again, I'm super proud of the way it turned out, especially for a $100 microphone doing the same thing. But basically, I recorded the whole thing over 2 days, but really it probably took maybe like 4 hours to do. Now, I work pretty quickly a lot of the time once the song has been written. So writing the song is kind of hard to say like how long that took. But once the song's written and I have an idea of what I want to do, for me it goes pretty quickly. Usually one of the first few takes I do on a song is always going to end up being the best. It's funny, like I think there's like an old saying that like if it's not the first take, it'll be like the 50th take. And that's like totally true. It's like if I don't get it right the first time, I'll try doing it again and again, and I kind of lose like, I don't know, some of the excitement of it or whatever. So usually in those first few takes is going to be the best take that I'm going to be able to do. But that one went pretty quickly. So definitely check that out and let me know if you think what you think if you haven't already. Another fun video, thanks Ben. Another video topic, unless already covered. Where do us new guys find people to jam with? Should we find people of similar skill level? So first talk about the skill level part. I don't think that's necessary at all. I think just find cool people that you can jam with. In fact, the best way to get better is to play with people that are way better than you. And like I said with Ian in one of our recent videos, it's not, in our experience, the better skill players are usually open to kind of helping out, maybe some more beginners. Now, that's not always the case, sadly, because of the incredible gatekeeping of the guitar community. But in my experience, I think it's something that can be intimidating to try to approach. But like I said, most guys and girls will be really just happy to kind of, pull you along and have you just jam out and do something. As far as where to find those people, really just like live music stuff. Open mic nights are a good place to do. Guitar Center, I think, is great. I know a lot of people hate on Guitar Center, but it really is kind of like everybody in the guitar community usually finds their way in there. So, I get it. It's intimidating just to go out and to talk to people, but that's just kind of what you got to do. Again, don't worry about the skill level. We tried to talk a little bit about this in the Masterclass that me and Ian just put up. If you haven't seen that, check that out. I'll link that too. And also thank you for the feedback on that in general. A lot of people have been asking if I'm going to do another Masterclass soon. I do think that going forward, maybe like this is a good way to kind of do different like paid content. We priced it at $35 and it's like 3 hours plus of material. So I think it's definitely something that maybe I could do like every 2 months or every 10 weeks or something like that, because I like how you can take a concept and really flesh it out. Whereas like a YouTube video, I try to like not have too much over like 10 minutes, because I think YouTube is just kind of like the platform that's like the best kind of time management for that. But let me know what you think about the pricing structure and what else you guys might want to see, because I definitely think it's been successful. Really proud of it, and going forward I might do a lot more of them coming soon. How do bass notes sound coming out of your Bose? I play baritone guitar and I'm curious how it handles deeper notes. So I mainly perform with the Bose L1 or the Bose Compact, and the bass notes, especially for a baritone guitar, should be totally fine. The L1 has like a subwoofer that you can add separately. I don't necessarily think that's necessary for just like a baritone guitar type thing in most settings. Now in a big room, that sub really helps a lot. So I might actually do some more kind of like Bose or live PA review kind of gear stuff too, because I have been learning a lot about how those work in different settings. But if you're just kind of doing some kind of like acoustic guitar and singing thing, I don't think there's really anything better than the Bose L1 or the Compact. Those are both really, really excellent systems, and then just kind of dialing in your sound from there. Bro, your channel is going down. Try to do tutorials for songs from time to time to refresh it. I had to put another salty one on there. My channel's going down. I mean, that may be true, but guess what? It doesn't matter. The content will stay the same. Which is kind of funny too, because I'm talking to a lot of other YouTubers, and it's like they're always trying to find ways to get more views and stuff. And my videos generally may not always get the amount of views of a channel of my size or whatever befits, but I think it's really just kind of like the content that I've always wanted to do, and that is like fun and exciting for me. People seem to like it. Nobody's really like super hating at any of the stuff, so I think I'm really just gonna kind of do the same stuff going forward, if that's okay with you, bruh. So for listening homework, we're going to my man Bibio, who has released some new music and is fantastic as always. Huge Bibio fan here. So let me know what you think. Definitely also check out me and Andrea crushing it. So it's kind of like a double listening homework for you. And if you have any questions or comments, hit me up in the comment section, Instagram, Twitter, or the website. I'll talk to you all soon. Thanks a lot.